Oh no! The recording is over 5 hours long. How do I put it into one video? Welcome back to CoalLLC, and today we are playing as the wizard. I've decided we should go back to the basic map. Like all of these other maps, they are fun and a nice challenge, like a change to what the game usually is. But I also feel like it's a little bit... Some of these are just too punishing for certain characters, and then it's no fun anymore. If I mess this up, I can't get back. I need at least 900 gold for the next day, because the next one that we can buy costs 900. You need to think fast. Oh, scheiße. Oh, scheiße. That was an insane jump, I want to say. Scheiße! Ah! Oh, that is a very good start. Don't mess it up, but there are a lot of resources here. Holy moly, there's so much iron. Can I get back up? I have no idea. I don't care. I want to have this iron. This is worth so much money. Okay. Okay. How do I get back? Surely this can't be that hard, right? Like we go here, then we go here. Don't fire too far, please. How much do we have though? That is by far not enough. Okay, I will try to get this iron here. That is a lot of money. Actually, I shoot down here. There's a good chance that I will not be able to get back up, but I'm willing to take that risk for the sake of money. Can I do this? Okay. Don't press shift, because this just make... Oh my god, this was about to break the block. If that went just slightly wrong, I was done for. Please tell me we have 900 or close to it. 932. Now this is the beauty of the wizard. Look at this. 4 missiles, 27 damage each, and 0.8 second cooldown. Instead of 2 missiles, 15 damage. And yes, it shoots faster, but we can reduce the cooldown of it. And this time we also have platforms to make sure that nothing can go wrong anymore. But look at this nuke. Holy moly. Right? Magic region. That is our attack speed pretty much. So do I just want to go down, or do I want to farm? I think if I just go down, it would be too early, but it's definitely worth it to shoot up like this. Like we first go down, and then we just shoot up to collect everything on the stage. Okay. Okay, I would go for gray, but listen, we won't be able to collect this either way. So I will just shoot up, which is exactly what I wanted to do. And then I will work on returning, and I will have to make so many trips. Like, there are so many items on the floor that they got accumulated a couple of times. And that is a perfect positioning here. Okay, that is a lot of money, but listen, we are running out of time. This is not good. Oh god, we are full already. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. How long do I take? It was like 30 seconds up here. Okay, we need 10 seconds per trip, it looks like, but this will take longer to hoover up. Never mind, it doesn't. Okay. Can I do one more trip after this? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I will just go over here and quickly go up. Come on, Dex. Come on, Dex. Frame perfect jumps. Scheiße! That was exactly as planned. I don't know what you're talking about. Because now we can go for more time and for more inventory slots without a concern in the world that I could have done anything else, like buying a weapon, right? That makes a lot of sense if you think about it. We need sapphires and emeralds. I'm not really concerned about this. I think the moment I get the next wand, I will go for upgrades. But right now, we don't get enough emeralds to really make this work. Like, we need 30 of them, which is, that is a little bit too much. Okay, where exactly do I have to go up? I kind of forgot about this already. So this. Yeah, imagine we would zoom out to see that. That would be cool, right? Yeah. Holy moly. Oh! This is some serious destruction power. Look, how far is the range? That is way longer than the last one, right? Like, I think each upgrade makes 10 the range. Maybe that's also just a wrong feeling. That could definitely be true. I just love extending the time early on. Like, you get so much time to do all kinds of things. How are we doing? Okay, you know what? I'll return this. We have 2 slots left. That is not a lot. Like, I can't even pick up the coal on the way there. And then I would say we'll just go to the left side. You know, I can just jump in. That's exactly what I wanted to do. How did you know that? Now, one downside of the wizard is we can't get any other weapons. So we can't also go for pickaxe or anything to dig us down. But I don't think this will be the biggest issue because our weapon will just be broken. Like, wait until we turn this into a Gatling gun mode. We won't even need the help of miners, but there are some very useful miners that put down water for us and poison. So we can use this to break the rocks more easily without me having to water it. Let's go over here a bit, then we shoot up. And today we will not stress it. We should easily have the money for the next upgrade, which I think was 1,900. Man, I've been so addicted to this game. This is the third video in a row that I record. And the problem is I have pretty much like no other video for any other game. So I need to tune it down. Wait, this is the Iron Staff. 4 missiles, 27 damage, 0.8. 8 missiles, 42 damage. Your damage sucks though. Like, it's cool that we have so many missiles, but it's a little bit hard to hit that on the enemies. So I'm not sure if that's worth it. And now the goal is we just go down to the next layer. We will finish the sapphires and the emeralds. That is the goal here. So we need to find sapphires and emeralds. They are sapphires, they are emeralds. Perfect. How's this looking though? Well, it's not bad, but like, for such a costly weapon upgrade, this is kind of a joke. Right? Like, you would expect a lot more power out of this. Dude, if I'm good at one thing, it's turning something idiotic into something broken. This is my goal for today. We have enough. And I will go down. Like, we will pretty much just mine out this gray layer today. I don't think I'll ever get below this. Like, this is way too tough. So we will put the ladder here, and while I go up, I will keep shooting. Tabitha, we are on our way to you. I didn't forget about that. I almost submitted this stuff, that's why I said that. So the first thing is we get the doggy, the next thing is we get the emeralds, and now we need the amethysts, which are very far away. Do we have enough coal? No. What this means is we will need a lot more stuff. And falling is faster, by the way, so we want to fall down. We don't want to go down the ladder manually like a peasant. Okay, how's this looking? Halfway of the done. What? The day is halfway done is what I wanted to say. Halfway of the done. Yeah, and these tough resources are also not really good for us. I don't know. I'm actually undecided what I should do here. Like, what is the most efficient way of mining? Just because it's so... It's honestly bad. It's horrible. Now, there are no doubts in my mind that you can turn this broken, like in case someone just says, hey Dex, you don't understand how broken this is. Or the people say, haha, Dex is about to find out how stupid this is. That could also be. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that you can make this really strong. But right now, this experience is so bad. Like, I think there are not many weapons in the game that feel worse. I got all of it, so next up it's probably time that we upgrade our inventory. The alternative is we upgrade the weapon again and mine the gray layer more easily. I mean, I would say it's solid. I don't want to say more than that, but it's solid. We are so far. Why is that such a big jump? What? Okay. What do I do now? Do I just add the time? Yeah, I will just go for the time because now we have the Hoover. That is good enough. And the rest of the money we will save up. The whole purpose of that is that we save up for the next wand. I have a feeling this character will actually be quite complicated for us. Yeah, well, you know what, whatever. I don't care. So you will drop off, right? Any moment, yeah, but you will hang in there. That means I can start going crazy on the gray layer here. And then I will just use a ladder to get back up to this. Can we do this? Not really. So they are amethysts, but we don't really bother with them. I think they take too long to break. Look at the range of this one. Like, if I jump up, we actually hit that block there. Holy moly. Well, time to go further down. Okay, careful what I do here. But we dig sideways a little bit. And now watch this. Okay, is it working? Yeah, it's a little bit too far down, isn't it? But I feel like it's working. Hey guys, do you think it's working? Do you think Dex's idea is working? Some of these things are just really hard to break. I think we have to ignore that, like the amethyst next to us. It's like, yeah, they exist, but you know what? I don't care. I still have to shoot through it to break the blocks above it. I mean, how close is it to break? Holy moly. Wait, how many amethysts? We have 2 amethysts. That is not enough for Tabitha, though. Tabitha is very greedy. Why am I shooting sideways? Dex, what are you doing? What happened? Okay, you know what? I'll return a little bit. I'll keep shooting. I don't know if I should go for the upgrades, if they even do a lot. Maybe I will try for one. That thing doesn't get touched at all. Like, it just doesn't care. Oh my god. Okay, all is full. That's also not something I can do. Like, I can't just keep mining and we can't return the stuff. Okay. But we fall down. That makes us faster. Beautiful. We definitely need more inventory. And you know what? Ah, that's so many amethysts, actually. I wanna hand them in to Tabitha. Because the goal is that we upgrade this ASAP to take this further down. Imagine this was right now at the bottom. There were no amethysts, right? Do we have the amethysts now? No, good. So let's keep going back. We keep shooting. We keep shooting. Also here, we keep shooting. I want to break the emeralds there, that they fall down. Okay, we still don't have amethysts. Why do I only have 3 amethysts? What happened to my amethysts? But no way I actually handed them in, right? Wait, that can't actually be true. I put them down. I'm kind of wasting a lot of time just returning the amethyst right now, and this is why I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like, you can also just... What? You can also just wait for Lucky Day, where you get a bunch of amethysts next to each other, and then you return, like, half of them or something like that. Alter Schwede, jump up, dude. Okay, magic region. That is actually kind of fine. There was a decent chunk of money. Yeah, the 13 got returned. That is sad. We could have had more than half of what we need. But the next one is like 39,000. Oh. Yeah, but that's still a while away. You know what? Double inventory upgrade. I'm aware we have the Hoover, so you may say, Dex, this doesn't make any sense what you do here. But the thing is, we still need to carry everything to the Hoover, and every trip that we take is quite a big time loss. Yeah, this weapon is a little bit weird. Oh my god, what just happened there? Wait a second, there are a ton of amethysts over there. Let me go get them. Okay, let's do the rest here. Oh, this is just not working the way I hoped for it. And I'm not saying it's necessarily bad. It's just a lot more complicated, you know. Yeah, I don't know about this. I will just return now for the first Hoover action. We have no amethysts on us. Very good. That was just a confirmation. Not a statement. And now, what do we do? Do I just return a couple of times? So we are checking in no amethyst, no amethyst, no amethyst, no... I saw you. Goodbye. You need to be a lot, by the way. Why are there amethysts over there to the right? I just saw them laying there. 20, 23. Okay, so the problem is, I've seen a double amethyst over here. It's very far away, but this should be enough. I can't do this. I can't even get back to Tabitha. Okay, to be fair, it wouldn't have been finished either way. So I think that's fine. 15,000. That doesn't feel like a lot. It is the next staff though. Okay, maybe it was a lot. But taking a look at this, it shoots +1 missile, it deals more than triple the amount of damage, and the cooldown is the same, so it's decent, and this should allow us to easily get the amethysts. Like, I'm looking for amethysts right now, but I see nothing at all. Okay, there are a bunch over there, but this won't give us 29, so that's also a little bit of a meme. Okay, now we found the big one. Those are a lot of amethysts, like over here and over here. Okay, how many are those? Did you not break them? 29. Magic region. Yes, please. That is actually, you know what? That is really good. It also seems like we're dealing enough damage that I can easily, in quotation marks, destroy this. Like, as you may... No, come on. What is going on today? Like, it's not super duper easy, but I think it's worth it for upgrades. You know what the irony is? I first played this on the shallow map, where everything is closer by each other, so not the one that we played the last time in with the mines. And it was so bad that I was like, okay, the problem is that map is just not made for the wizard, you can't do that. Looking back, I don't think the run is like at all different, so both runs had exactly the same issues, which could also mean, you know, I am the one that was in both runs, I am the problem, and don't understand how to properly use this weapon, but I think it's a weapon issue. And since the next staff, only in quotation marks, costs 59,000, I will keep all of our money. We've just upgraded the Hoover, so it makes a lot of sense to keep the money, because I can now go into the gray layer and just destroy as much as we want to, because we can hoover up everything. We may also try to go into the blue one, but I don't think so. Magic region. But yeah, pretty much the goal now is I want to break everything above us open. It falls down, we hoover it up, and this is why we don't really need upgrades for our backpack, at least right now. How's the coal doing? The coal is done. That is very good. We need rubies. We'll never ever get the rubies here. But there are a bunch of sapphires. So I think now I will go down like this. I like the upwards shooting, and maybe that's better, because you can probably hit a lot more with that. I don't know, like this it actually feels really good to just destroy the place. I don't know what it is. It's just so satisfying. You need to give me a gold weapon or something else. Oh, come on! Have we gotten a single gold weapon today? I don't think so, right? Oh, wow. Okay, you do have a lot of power. So what I'll do is I'll shoot like this. Then we also destroy this one over here. It's so hard to focus all of the projectiles on one block though. And there we go. Still no gold weapon. Magic missile damage though. That is one nice thing about this character, because we don't have that many different damage types. We will get the same thing, like magic damage and so on, a lot. So I expect this character will become very strong once we're able to open that a lot. I didn't realize that, but we straight up cleared out the entire area here. Okay. But the coal doesn't look that good. It's only 8,000. How much did we have the other day? Like 6,000, right? Wait, that was the clock for halfway of the day. I thought it was the last 30 seconds. We still have so much time left. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. For some reason, I like the diagonal shooting a lot more, even though it should mean the travel distance is longer, which means we reach less blocks. But something about it is just really good. Maybe that it's just easier to hit something, and yes, we have some gaps then. But the map is infinite, so who cares? Okay, what do we do now? I don't know. I'll just keep on hoovering. Magic damage missiles. We have 13,000 coal. That looks very, very good for this day. You know, especially after the bad last day, that is amazing. Yeah, that was so much better. It's not even close. Now, the problem is, though, that was just the gray area, and I don't like that. But we made 15,000 in coal alone. Okay, it's mostly in coal, to be honest. Oh, no. Okay, so we definitely upgrade, right? 11, 290. This was 9, 130. Dude, this doesn't really give me a lot. I'll keep saving up for the next staff, and especially the inventory size upgrades are next. For the employees, I really want to go for them, but 640 items is just not a lot, because we have the vacuum. Now, they could have been good here, because we go to the next layer. You know, we'll have quite some distance. Okay. I respect that. I respect it a lot. Magic missile damage. But can we break this? You know what? You're kind of horrible. Do you know that? Like, why do you have to be in the way there? I will try to go into this layer here. I'm not sure, but can you stop? What are you doing? Hello? Maybe I should just stay in the gray area. Do I want to do the wrong thing that I go down there? Like, there's so much stuff. Holy moly. Player climb speed. Kind of nice. Oh my god. Should I not do this? Yeah, but I can't keep going like this. I mean, I can do it for now. But yeah, now we pretty much one-shot everything. But this means I will have to move away into different locations. And then we don't have to hoover anymore. Okay, I will try it out. I go downwards. We check it out. We just see if it works. It works. It does work. Kind of. Listen, I'm not claiming it's flawless. But it's kind of working. Let's put the ladder here. And I will go to this side. Okay, and then we go to the center, right? That's the perfect spread. You're weird. This weapon is a lot weirder than the other one. Okay. This whole thing could be a lot harder than I thought, because we are full again. What? Okay, we are full again. We are still full. What is going on? Okay, so let's do this. There's so much. This is where we need the inventory size. I can't change it, like we couldn't afford both of them. Like it's 50k for the inventory size. But yeah, this is why we need it. That shows it. Nice. How are we doing? We are full. You see, the problem is, this would be the right moment to get the rubies. Number one, I don't see them. Like, I see one over there, and that's it. Number two, we have the same problem as the last time, that there are not that many that come out of it. But it takes us way longer to break these blocks. So it would be a huge pain. Now, what I can do is, I can upgrade our weapon. Like, one day we spent in the gray area here to just upgrade our weapon. But before I do that, I think I just want to double upgrade our inventory. That... You cost so much money. I could also... Wait, yes, no, that's perfect. Angel wings and then buy 192 stack size. But yeah, I think the main problem is that we are kind of pathetic right now. Wait, I don't need this anymore. But it will just be on the floor and then we pick it up. Yeah, we are kind of pathetic right now, but I will try to, like, do as many of these as possible to upgrade us. Like, even just 10% bonus damage doesn't sound like a lot, but 10 of them is doubling our damage. I know this character has a poison staff, by the way, so before you're saying, oh, Dex, you're supposed to go for the poison staff, I'm not playing the wizard to play the poison staff again. Yeah, we can break this. And we need these. These give us the biggest upgrades right now. I mean, the biggest upgrade is probably a new weapon, but magic region, perfect. That is attack speed. It feels faster, yeah. Just from this little bit. I mean, if you constantly hear the sound of it, for you guys it's a lot more quiet than it is for me. Like, if you constantly hear the sound and now it changes, you hear it. It's kind of funny because we have so much reach that I even reached the one in the back there. So it won't take all too long to break that one as well. For diamonds, that's like 2,000. I like it. I only have 30 seconds left. You need to break, my friend, because I need to carry all of this back. Hop, hop. Hop, hop. Oh, God. Okay, that was not worth it. Scheiße. Come on, Dex. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, up. Hurry up, hurry up. Where is it? There. Whoo. Maybe it is time to get some of the carriers. Just to get some of the stuff back, but... Like, if it's coal, 750 doesn't put a dent into it. Or 640, rather. But I also think it's overkill to go for the increased inventory slots. Like, that one I don't think is worth it. Usually you want to switch. Where are you coming from? Now, I can go for the water staff. I could also go for the poison. This deals 300 damage per tick. And we deal 290 damage. I don't care. We do this. Oh god. And my main goal is still to open these and get upgrades for myself while destroying a lot of blocks, and my guys will now carry this back, hopefully. Okay, there's a big hopefully in there. Could it have been better to just, like, keep all of the money and then invest that into the next weapon? You know, we save up for 2 days. Yeah, definitely. Could have been. I did this because I hope that we get so much money out of them collecting stuff that we will be able to buy them. Like the new weapon, but if it's not the case, it's just not the case. Miscalculation. So how did we do? 16,000 in new. 34,000. Okay, holy moly. We crushed it towards the end. Would that be stupid to get this big boy? Well, you can't change it. Magic missile damage or region. You know, maybe that's better. Oh god, that's fast. Oh, that's really fast. The bombardment. The mosquito bombardment of 0 damage. Oh no. Oh no. Missile damage. Okay, that one was on the way, you know. I didn't sacrifice anything for this one. It was just on the way where I was shooting. Yeah, if I do it smart, then I can break all of these blocks easily. You know, like this way. Okay, perfect. Don't be gold. Well, I don't even know what that was. Okay, you guys gotta collect this and I'll send you back. That is not enough to buy the wand, right? Holy moly, 900 damage instead of how much do you have? 290. That is a tripling. Plus 1 projectile, plus 0.1 second cooldown as well. But that is actually a big jump. I will also go for the one-click chest looting that we get that immediately. Now, I would have loved to go for the item filter, but it also doesn't matter that much, like whether I throw that out for a moment or, you know, it's like not a big deal. So please tell me you break this now fast and I don't have to wait this long. There's no way. How are you so bad? Like, this is not breaking fast. It is faster, yes, but it's not fast. Oh! 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 Okay. Okay. Get the red one. Get the red one. Ironically, that one is just as bad as ours. I mean, as amazing as ours, huh? Have you seen that? That was incredible. I love it. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna turn this into a Gatling gun. You'll see. And then you'll be like, oh wow, Dex, you were right. That is amazing. Do you see how fast this already is? It will only get faster with every single upgrade that we get, which does make sense because that's the whole purpose of upgrades. Please, please break this, please break this, please break this. Ah, I should have went for this one. Oh, I should have went for both. You know what, fine. Worked out. Collector capacity, sure, why not? We don't have miners yet, so that's totally fine. And what do you have? Minus speed, magic missile damage 20%. Holy moly. So this will be so many resources that my dudes can probably not carry this back. Like, I'm full since forever. Collector capacity, this will be helpful. And in case you missed this, the reason we go for the fast guys now, because I used to go for the strong guys, but I've looked at more realistic cases than just math, and yeah, the travel time when they have to pick up material is the big issue. Like, technically speaking, strong collectors are way better if they just go down to the same spot as these ones, and they instantly run full because there are so many resources on the floor. But eventually you also get to a point in the game where you pretty much have infinite storage because you have way too many people. And at that point it's like, why would you want to have something that is half as fast but both are infinite, right? Make sense? How are we doing down here? Did they actually clean up all of it? But there's no way. But there's no way. There was so much down there. How much coal do we have? 100,000! Okay, 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 okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, I guess we are fine. I guess I can start digging again and get some upgrades. Magic missile mining damage. I don't know where the mining came from. Like, that's not written there, but it's now in there, I guess. La-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. You know when Dex starts singing, that Dex is having fun. That is my indicator that I have fun and enjoy this. And right now, even though it's just a blue layer. Yeah. No, this is good. This is good. Trust me. We're doing really good. Okay, guys, you you gotta hurry up. Like, there's so many things on the floor. Oh no, oh no. And we made over 500,000. How much is the next equipment? 3.5. Oh, yeah, I saw that. It's right here. That also means we can do one of these and two of these. Now, regarding the rubies, should I do it? Like, is it still... Oh my, why are you so amazing? Why are you so weird? Why are you so amazingly weird? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I will focus on the rubies as much as possible because we can now break into the red layer. And this is where we get a lot of rubies. Like, look at this over there. Okay, I will send them somewhere else. You know what? Go back. Easiest decision of my life. You see that? Genius. Genius, you may say. So maybe the strength of this weapon is not to go deeper, but the strength of this weapon is just that you mine a ginormous amount. We have 49 rubies. I just need a little bit more. Now you may understand, it's a bit hard to see rubies here, because everything is red. How do you not tickle this? Wait, what? But you're the upgraded wand. You're supposed to be the chosen one. Does anyone see, like, literally just one ruby? Anything red? Dex in the middle of the red layer. Does anyone see anything red? Yeah, but that's a problem. And we just needed 40. That isn't the first time that happens, right? Magic regen. We attack faster. It doesn't stop now. It keeps firing. Oh, yes, magic regen. Do they overlap? Did it start to overlap? I don't know if it overlaps. Okay, wet damage? Sure, why not? I should also upgrade the miners, you know, before we get them. We don't really want to actually go for miners. I don't know. Okay, you last for very long. You can break through here. Oh, well, wait, did you upgrade it or not? Like, are you the one from the layer above, or did you upgrade it? So what I'll do is, I'll just wait, because I think it just extended the bad minigun from the other layer, and that is not what we want to do. 1.1 million. I like it. That was good. We need 3.5 million for you. You shoot 3 more projectiles? And you have 5 times the damage. Now, those are the upgrades that I'm actually looking for. This may be too early, but I will go for the hoverboard. That I have an easier time to maneuver around, but there's definitely a chance this was just too early and I shouldn't have done that. Then I think I will also go for you. So here we now have our water guy, and I think what I'll do is I will just go alongside with him. This way, I will always hit something with water. And I also need to clean out my inventory that we only have coal left, okay? And then I will just keep the coal. It doesn't really matter if our inventory is full of coal because that's barely worth anything. You know what? You get over here. Now this is easier to destroy. Right. I forgot we suck. It's actually gone. Nice. Next one. Wet damage. That is, you know what, I'll go for that. We need to start upgrading this eventually, and usually I prefer the black chests because you get like 20% out of it, I think. So that is way more than 4%. But I'm not sure if we can go down there and do that. One issue could be though that we are too far down. And my dudes just can't do anything. Like they can't go down and up and down and up. But we are working on the black stuff now, and let's check out. So it's breaking, it's cracking, but very slowly. I don't think that is worth it. Yeah, okay. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Like, pretty much I carry him around like a pet to make sure everything is watered around me, which could be solved by just having a water staff. But I'm also like, but, you know, if I can just have a miner, then why would I buy the water staff? Is it reasonable? Does it make more sense? Yeah, by far, a lot. But the game wants me to do this. And I listen to the game. I take the challenge upon me. Yeah, oh, you're so funny. Oh, you're so funny. But we made 500,000 just in coal today. 2.7 million. And this is a little bit of a difficult decision. Either you have this strike that deals 60% of its damage to the surrounding tiles, or one that deals 20% but in a way larger area but also at way less damage. I think this one may be better in the end game, because if you one-shot the blocks, you know, then you just want to have as much AoE as possible. I think I will try out like... oh, how do we do this? I definitely want to have a second one of you. Let's go for another one of you. This is how I decided to split it up. We have more of the barbarians, so they probably need longer to be like better than these. I think these might be better because they're more concentrated, so they can get to the more difficult stuff. 2 of these and 18 of the collectors. Let's go. I mean, look at them over there. We can use them to make a lot of money and just to upgrade. Ah, that was the wrong one. But just to upgrade our wand. You did it again. Dude, I hate this guy. Magic region, 20%. That should actually... It's completely permanent. Like, there's not even... you don't even see a gap anymore. Before there was a gap, visually speaking. Not from the sound, but just visually. But yeah, I think they even start overlapping now. Okay. This is what I've been waiting for. I can't switch to these guys though, so I will just go below them to instantly break pretty much everything. We also want to break into these, and we got collector speed. Come on. Half of the day is gone, but that is fine. Collector speed. Then we go... I will start working a little bit on the miners. They actually have such insane damage. Like, it helps so much to have the permanent water around to destroy everything. Even if they just hit something to the side, I can let them keep digging, and I just destroy this. And now we got sprint speed magic region. How's it doing now? It's... huh. I wonder if they can actually overlap. It does look like it, but it could also be that it's just saying I can only shoot 1 projectile, like per tick or something. And that was it. But do you notice something? Did you just see that? We are destroying all of these blocks. Easy peasy. Can we get this? Yes, thank you. Magic region. Oh. Okay, listen. I hate saying it, but I really don't want to go for the miners. We all know they have infinite scaling and exponential scaling, pretty much, because whenever you buy them, you get more gold out of it, so you buy more of the miners. I will try to focus on this main weapon. We just made a casual 150,000, by the way. not 150,000, 1.5 million. That is 1.5 million. That means we now have the better staff. How do we do it for the employees, though? I will go for another 3 of you. And I need a little bit of help from them, you know, not too much, but a little bit. So we'll do this. And the rest will just be 20 of... That's too much. 15 of these. Yeah, that was perfect. We have reached a blue layer, so I will drop all of our miners down. I wonder if they can do that now on their own easily, or if they need help. What I would love to see is that they spread out. So I should definitely go for some of the miner speed. That always makes them spread out. Good. And we have missile damage. Oh, I should also mention, I got the filter, so this time we don't need to pick up anything anymore. Look at the power of this thing. Holy moly. Now, the goal is that we get to the black layer. Yeah, I mean... Some stuff is breaking. I mean, it was worth a try. That just means I'll put them back up here and we will start going down again with the help of the wetness. Talking about... let's go for a little bit of minor damage. So one kind of weird thing is you can actually see whenever we shoot. So I guess they do overlap. Like, if I would just stand still and shoot them out, I was wondering, do they overlap? But yes, they do, because they just keep shooting. They spawn them in the spot where you shoot them. That also means, at one point, they overlap so much, like once you have enough region, that you permafire like 100 times per shot. I mean, maybe not that much, you know, that takes a lot of region, but you may notice with the sounds, you haven't heard a lot of sounds of the game, because I have to tune this down so much that you don't get blasted away. Magic region. This could be 120%, by the way. I need to get down to the black layer. We need to be able to get through this. Which also means I just need a lot more of these employees. Like, a lot more of them. Did it do anything? I don't think it did anything. I just wasted an entire gold weapon on that. And it just doesn't care at all. I was completely useless. But today we made 2.3 million even just in coal and a lot more in here. So we reached 20 million. That's good. Oh, there's the next stuff. You shoot 20 missiles. 30,000 damage. Not bad. How many of these can we get? 50 should be possible, right? Yeah. And then I also got a bunch of these broke barbarians and also a few of the strong elementalists. And today we can check out the power of our new wand. It doesn't look like it goes further out, like that was just a wrong feeling that I had. But yeah, it's definitely not the case. It stays relatively consistent. Okay, careful. We will go for another region. How much do we have by now? So we have 365% missile damage and 280% magic region. Do you see that up there? They are all of our miners. There are also a bunch down here that I'm helping, or rather I want to get down to the black layer. Okay. Are you know what? You're actually worse now than our weapon. That feels good to say that we got to a point that we can say a golden weapon from this layer here where we are mainly on is actually straight up worse. Yeah, this one as well. We keep shooting an army of projectiles. But now, the real test. I don't actually believe that we can get through this. I will call all of our miners down to help us out. Do we do it? Okay, okay. This was not my concern. My concern is over here. These blocks. Can we break them? And for this, I will enforce us with our entire army. It doesn't get tickled, does it? Oh yes. Oh yeah. Look at the speed that we are shooting. Like when I run around, do you see how frequently they now get created? Oh god, that sound is so horrible. Is there a way to turn this off? I don't think so. Oh, you actually opened it. That's impressive. Employee collector speed, 50%. Beautiful. Man, this map is actually so much easier than the other one that I've played on. I need to play on this more. Even my non-watered projectiles here, they destroy most of the stuff. Like even the silver that you see over there, and the gold is also cracking, which is very respectable because those are usually the hard things to do. Magic region. How extreme can you make this actually? Like, look at how fast we create them when I move around. Another 125%. We just got to this area, by the way, and we got this lucky with how many of the upgrades we've gotten. Okay, over there looks a lot better. I'm considering just going for a magic wand, like a water wand for myself, because these dudes, they don't have that much range. Magic region, yeah, they get... Okay, you gotta stop at one point, right? Like, how fast do you create them? I'm pretty sure there is a cap to how fast you can get this. But right now you can see it above our head. Another magic reach. Oh, come on. I have to go for damage at one point, but this is just like too much fun. Oh god, my sound is breaking. Okay. Okay. This is totally fine. Did you see what we just did down there? So... You know, moments like these, they're very important to figure out how to be reasonable. And, like, at what point do you stop, right? This is the moment where this matters. But I don't understand that concept. It doesn't exist for me. I don't think our collectors are keeping up at all. Like, it's not even close. I bought so many of them thinking this will be a waste, but... Yeah, now that we can get down here, I didn't know that though, but now that we can get down here, they have no chance of keeping up. So I also need to... Okay, even more. Okay, for a moment, listen to the sound before we got to the stage. And now listen to the sound, not reduced, that we got on the stage. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. This is what I'm laughing about. Just in case you're wondering, by the way. Okay, finally we got some damage. Magic region even more. Who needs sprint speed, right? Dude, the sound is getting worse. Every single time I pick this upgrade, it's actually getting worse. Okay, 11 million. Yeah, we need a lot more of the collectors. I will just max them out. This is probably way too overkill. I'm aware of that, but I don't really care. Almost perfect. I just want to make sure that now that we get these insane upgrades, you gotta keep in mind that I will become ridiculously overpowered, at least in my power fantasy, you know. So when we get here, we expect to upgrade a lot. And every upgrade I get also means that I will get more upgrades because we get more easily through it. And this is why we needed this. I wanted to get the water staff that I don't have to call my guys all the time. It's actually getting laggy. Like, it's getting really laggy. They are running full. How do we manage to make them full? I don't understand this. So, do I need my guys even to water stuff? Yes, I need them to water stuff. It's still important. Magic region. Oh, God. Yeah, this is fine. Like, I'm just walking here. Do you see that? How fast we put them down? Like, even when I sprint, they are still relatively close to each other, even though at this point I'm very fast. Magic region. Like, how fast is it? Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Now we finally get some damage. That's also important. Oh, this feels so good to be now overpowered. Like, I needed this in this run. Our collectors are... I don't know. I think they need... Are they keeping up? They should definitely be keeping up with 400 of them, right? No, but they are constantly flying back. Like, if I go around, we actually destroy so much stuff. They can't keep up with it. Okay, how busted is this actually if I can't keep up with this? Like, do you understand how many collectors we have? And we didn't get any miners or anything. Yeah, none of them are flying around me. They follow me a bit because this is where the destruction is, but that's also it. Okay, let's focus more on these upgrades. This is way too good. How much coal do we have? Almost 100 million. And we have even more magic region. Oh, I shouldn't go for this. But there must be a limit, right? This can't keep going forever. Is there any chance we can crack this? No, right? It's actually cracking. Okay, this is like for another day. We need these upgrades first. My mind is blown that we managed to crack this. That is way too much. Like, we shouldn't be this powerful at this point. My sound is breaking. I can't even hear the clock anymore because it's just so loud. And we got most of our money in gold? That doesn't usually happen. Usually it's coal that is the highest. Yeah, and this one is also ridiculously high. 1.257 billion. Okay. We can We can go for the next staff that has a lot of damage. But very high cooldown. Yeah. I need this. Okay. And you know what? Just to make sure that they always get drawn, I will get 150 of these. Look at this beautiful thing. I love this color. That is one of my favorite colors, by the way. My favorite color is deep sea blue, but like a dark version of it. My second favorite color is actually what you see right here, like a deep dark red. Or this shares the second spot, a yellow green. Like a red or bright color that is like, it screams of life, you know. Yeah, you know what's screaming of life? Not this game, because this game is dying. Like completely. I don't think it can deal with this at all. Oh no. I don't even need help anymore. I can just go through and destroy all of this stuff. And we can most likely also go to the next layer now and destroy that one. Yeah, missile damage. Okay. Like, one big issue of the other weapons is they don't have enough AoE to really mine out a lot, but this one here just destroys everything. So I could see this being legitimately a late game weapon that you keep until the very end and you don't do anything else. How's your range? Yeah, you know, listen. We all know wetness is good. However, this slows me down so much I don't even think it's worth it. So if I walk, how fast do we... Why is it still so fast? If I dash... They are still relatively close to each other. How is that possible? This one here has such a long cooldown, right? Okay, it doesn't say it, but it was 1.8 seconds. The last one was 1.4. So this should take longer again, but it breaks my game. Collector speed, let's go. How are they still constantly going back? There's just... This is impossible. I refuse to believe this. Okay, more minor region. Magic region, not minor. Magic region. Yeah, this could be the reason, you know. Just saying. Do you understand how laggy my game is? Like, I'm playing on 20 FPS here. Increase magic region. Increase magic missile damage. Oh, no. Oh, no, they couldn't even keep up with the black layer, and now they have to keep up with this. Yeah, good luck to... I can just break this. What? 180% magic region. Okay. I guess I'll go for sprint speed. I can't even sprint because it's too laggy. Like, I can't aim at anything. Magic missile damage. Wet magic missile damage. Has any one of you guys seen my flyers? They are still trying to do stuff over there. Guys, do you understand how much is down here? Like, can you please start working on... Didn't I just buy 2,000 of them? How does this make sense? Employee collector speed, we need that. We need a lot of upgrades. We just went through this, by the way, while walking towards it. And then we do this, and then we... But it always takes a while to start when you switch. That is a little bit weird. Another 180% region. Dex, don't do it. You know, this bad voice in my brain is telling me take every single region that you can get and see if the game eventually just crashes. Okay, the good thing is the collectors are now down here and collecting stuff. The bad thing is we see so many of them arriving and nothing changes. In other words, we need more collector, you know? Who would have thought we need more collectors? I think a big issue of this entire run was just that it took us so long to get to this point. I think if you get a lot of the magic recovery speed, you can probably do this a lot earlier. But in our case, we got really unlucky. Or I just didn't know what to do, but I don't think that was the problem. Magic region, employee collector capacity, magic region, and we made a casual 1.4 billion just in iron alone. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we are breaking a lot of valuable things. Holy moly, it's 10G. Okay, someone said you can actually write these numbers in here. So if I do this with a 6, that is accurate. But is this actually what I needed? Yeah, scheiße, ne? 284. That means I need to go down to 121, I think? Yeah. Good job, Dex. Amazing job. Oh, I didn't even check if I can get a new weapon. Like, we instantly broke for the next layer. I don't even care if we can... Right. They have AoE damage. I totally forgot about that. Doesn't this mean it's way faster to just summon them all the time to go down? I don't think my miners are doing anything. And a quick look at our stats, we now have 3.4k magic region and 3.2k% magic missiles damage. And one thing I kind of want to try out is just walking and going over here. So most of the stuff is getting destroyed, so it's definitely working, but some of the hardest material, for that it doesn't work. But this could be a nice farming method. The only problem is it takes a while to mow all of this down. And the main goal is actually to go for, you know, upgrades. Can anyone tell me if there's a way to do this with the keyboard? Like, is there a recycle key or a selection key? Magic region. I wish there was a way to automatically call the miners to you, or maybe automatically trigger a weapon, because I can't make use of the water wand. Like, what happens is this, okay? I switch over to it, I right click, I switch over, and do you see how long it took me to activate this again? There's like a cooldown on it, and this is actually destroying our farming. So for me, funny enough, it's actually faster to not do that. Down here's the orange layer. I will give it a quick shot, but I don't think we have anywhere close to enough damage to break. Oh. Yeah, of course. Of course we have enough damage. Dex, what did you think? Why did you think we don't have enough damage? But we don't have enough damage for this, right? It's actually cracking. Okay. We just did it. I guess next up is just the orange layer. 11G. There is no new stuff that we could have bought, but we are really close to the next one, and this time we are not struggling at all. After the last video where it was so difficult, I'm actually really happy about that. And I'm getting rid of these. They are fun, okay, but I always want to make sure that these guys spawn. I'm also gonna buy 42 of these, there we go, and now we just go for the max amount. I can't afford that, right? I can afford that. Okay. What is even the point of having more of these? Like, why do you do that? How about we get a solid... Yeah, that's good. Good. That's exactly what I wanted. How did you know that? What is happening? They are not supposed to have AoE. They have poison, yes, but that is AoE. Wait, what? Do they have AoE? Did I just not read that right? My computer is dying right now. Yeah, this is fine. This is completely normal. This is natural. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at the beam of projectiles that I have. Magic region 245%. Another one. And I think for the rest of the day, I will actually just farm up resources because we need to buy the new wand. It's looking good. We almost have one E. We have one E11. Just in coal. And we need 12. I can't hear the clock anymore. Like, I can't even hear the slightest ticking of it. Is it good or is it bad? But this looks very good. That should be enough to buy the next one. And we gotta check out how big the upgrade... Okay. Well, you know what? We'll just start the next day. Totally fine. So all I've been doing is pretty much just fly over them. I can spread it out a bit more, but then it also gets weird with angles. So I don't think I'll do that. We just fly. And we shoot this down. That also gives it enough time to destroy more tough blocks. 245% magic region. But come on, this must be enough, right? Yes. I am fairly certain. And just a little bit later, we now have the next level of the staff, shooting 2 more projectiles, dealing a ton of damage, but a very long cooldown. Right, I forgot that was a thing that I did. Now this should be able to keep up with everything. And I wonder if we'll be able to push into the next color. I don't necessarily believe so, though we shouldn't underestimate that I just one-shot everything. What? Okay, I thought this would take a little bit longer. Like, just a tiny bit, that some of these need like 2 hits. Then again, how would we be able to tell they're 2 hits, right? Because we shoot a lot. There is think. Current look at the stats. 7,000 missile damage. 7,800 magic region. Oh. Oh, okay. You know what this means, right? I mean, I don't know if we can actually go to the next layer. But this would usually mean it's time to move on. Because we one-shot even the tough ones. So our doggy says something over here is very tough. Okay, I can see that. I mean, it's already gone, but I can see that. But there's just absolutely no way that we can go into the next layer, right? And skip that much at once, just with one weapon upgrade. That would be a little bit ridiculous. Like, because, like, I know I memed a little bit before. Clearly, we were able to get through this, and I was aware of that. Though I wasn't, like, I didn't think it would be this extreme, like, this easy. But I really love it right now that I had this idea on my mind to just focus on the wand and try to go for it as much as possible, and it actually worked out. Like, oftentimes I have silly ideas where you as a viewer will often go like, Dex, are you completely stupid? Like, this was so obvious, it will not work out. But this is why I like to try out stuff, because it's such a cool thing when it works out. And you know what? You know, I can deal with the negative comments. I'm fine with that. But how are we doing over here? It's gone. But are we touching this one? Yeah, they are pushing through. And they are filling up our insane collectors. And we open this up. Okay, wet damage. Do you see this? Oh, that is amazing. The slower I do it, the more arms we have, but the less dense they are. I don't think we are supposed to be down here yet, so I will go up, and we need a lot more upgrades. Now, the good thing is, I actually don't have to care about our miners. Like, we have so much damage, I just destroy all of this in a few seconds, or instantly. And with an absurd amount of resources, we just beat the true ending. Okay, let's go a little bit further. Just a little bit. Is that actually possible? Holy moly, Dex. That is easily possible. Let's do it again. I don't think you're supposed to have -0 money. I've seen this a couple of times, but I think it was always 0. Not -0. Now for the next weapon we need 17. That is very far away, which means I need to farm up a lot, and we probably have to go down 2 layers at least. But currently I'm honestly, I just want to sell this. Give me some money. I don't like this negative there. Oh god, you just spooked me so much when it didn't update. So I wanted to buy a 0 less. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I did it again. How do I count zeros wrong? Hey, it's 3 AM, okay? Like, just to understand it a little bit, but this is like such a nightmare. I don't know how this keeps happening. Because I especially needed more collectors. Though our collectors are keeping up, okay? But with this much that I just upgraded the miners, even though I don't really upgrade them, like look at these numbers, right? 15,000, 15,000, the miners are tiny. But these ones here are also not that much bigger. And just in case you're wondering, Dex, do they really keep up? They haven't returned once so far, okay? So they are doing just fine. Yeah, it looks like we are now fast enough on this layer here, the green one, that we can break most of the stuff, and it's way more efficient to mine here material-wise. Upgrade-wise, not really, but at least they're worth more, you know. It's a little bit less for me to do. And one thing you always gotta keep in mind in grindy games like these, a lot of the mental is about how much you can endure as a human. So it's always good to find ways to make it easier, and when you don't need them, you just don't use them, but when you need them, you are happy that you have them, and the alternative is, you would just stop. May I point out that our dudes still haven't returned? Like, do you understand how insane that is? I'll return them now manually. Yeah. It's not even that much money, surprisingly. But let's see what the total tally is. It looks like this will be around like 315G maybe? 4 possibly? That is a lot more than what I thought. Holy moly. We are getting really close to this. Okay, you know what? I'll give you the guys. That was, again, all of my money. Isn't this cool? We have 5 FPS. In case you're wondering, by the way, does this magic region still affect our weapon? There is a chance it doesn't, but the more I pick up of it, the laggier the game is becoming, especially when I travel downwards. So I believe it does affect it, but I can't measure it in actual speed because there are so many projectiles. I measure it in how low my FPS gets. And before you think, Dex, don't they just destroy everything now on their own and you don't have anything to do? Do you see how slow they are in comparison? Like, look at this, right? They do make progress, but they are very slow. Now, watch this. Okay, listen, it's not gonna be super broken, but do you see how fast I clear this out? Like, I go through, and except for these super hard ones, everything is getting cleared. This one here still takes a while, but it's also quite fast. La di da 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 di da. We have a little bit of a new issue. So as you notice, almost half the day is gone, and this is how long it took me to get down here, and that's a problem, you know. The way you usually solve this is by spam calling all of your miners, but our miners are not miners. Like, they don't mine fast. Yes, they get quite powerful because of numbers, but they don't do it fast, so I can't actually do that. And we did make it to the yellow layer down here, but this is one where I deeply believe we'll not be able to touch them at all. Like, I'll give it a try and see what happens, like maybe with the coal there. The moment I get this, but I don't think we can do anything, right? Well, some of them start cracking a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, about that. I hate doing this, but I will get the barbarians again. The real issue is just I don't get down fast, and we need enough of them that they can actually appear, like drawn on the map. So I will equal this out, and I guess I should probably also get a few of you. I mean, I don't think I need it. They still never returned. Like, I have to return them. So I don't see the need for them, but yeah. Why doesn't this work? This is horrible. I don't understand it. Like, now they go crazy. But when I spam call them, nothing happens. Oh my god, I have 3 FPS right now. So on this day, I've just let them spread out that we can hit more of this stuff, but I feel like you notice over there, there's nothing happening at all. Here, a lot of stuff is breaking through, though I also helped out because I wanted to have the chests. And currently we have 26,000 magic region and 23,000 magic damage, as well as 3.4k wet damage. The wet damage is oddly low, like I need to bump this up, but I feel like I'm getting unlucky with that. Oh yeah, and you may have also noticed, the game is incredibly laggy. Now the reason for this one here, it's not that bad, it's like 18 FPS roughly. It's because they are all split up and the chunks are loaded as long as they are in there. So if I want to deal with this, I would need to call them together, but they just quickly mine through this then. Oh god, I need to send them back. Don't forget about this. Whenever I start talking, all of a sudden I keep forgetting about this. 316G. So if we need to get this, then we roughly need 3 times the amount and a 0 behind that. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this and this and this. And I will also get these because we didn't even make enough money back to do this again. We earned so much less the last day. I thought splitting them up will help because... Okay. Because they always get to the very bottom of the entire thing. And then they don't earn anything anymore. But I guess that's just... It's better. You have to do that. Oh, you know what? Now that works. Oh, yeah, that's fast. So I think what I will do is I will just let them spread out now. So they have an entire pink layer to go through to spread out, which they do very fast. This way they are more concentrated than the last time. But they will start mining through. Now why am I doing this? Well, the thing is, number one, I have nothing to do. I literally just go from chest to chest and I get the upgrades, which at one point, you know, you lose a little bit of patience with that. But the bigger reason is, last day we had E15 in coal. You know what that means? The game is catching up with us. As much as I hate saying this, I think it's because early on it took so long to like just take the next steps that we are really far behind. And would you look at this, the game is fluent at around 40 to 50 FPS, which is quite welcome given the last days that I had with like 10 FPS. So I actually believe when your game lags, the performance gets worse. Like everything is weird. It doesn't work properly, but the timer is probably based on the Windows clock or something like that. Like, I don't... Well, if that was the case, I could just change my time and have, like, infinite time. In other words, if you're lagging, you're just missing out a huge amount of things, while the game continues as normal. I guess we could give this another shot and see if we can penetrate the yellow layer. I don't believe it at all. However, there's always hope. And you know what, for that, I will call in the entire army. Holy moly. We're actually doing it, I think. Are we? We are. Our collectors are running full for the first time in forever. I mean, to be fair, just a few of them, okay? It's not like it's all of them. But yeah, some of them have to return. You don't see them down here picking up stuff. They are actually flying back and forth. Do you understand just how much coal we have? Like, we pretty much solved all of our issues, most likely, for the amount of money that we need. And even if we don't get it in one day, like, we need 9E plus 17. But even if we don't solve this in one day alone, I only have to do this a little bit more, not 30 times. But just how much money was it actually? Okay, it looks close. No, we have this. Look at the gold. This one makes so much of this. It's 18G. Well, we overshot it by a little bit. You get sold. You get in. Okay, so first of all, you get maxed out. You get maxed out. Now, I think the main thing we have learned is we need way more collectors. And I think this should be fine. Yes. And as much as I like the AoE people, I think we need more of these. Okay, you know what? I'll just go for both of them. That may have been a little bit too much. Let's hope that's not the case. But does the spam calling work? It's not... Like, listen, it's not super slow, okay? But I don't think it's as fast as it used to be in the past. It still took me a quarter of a day just to get here. And we still need to get through this. Am I not just faster? Not really. But now the question on all of our mind is, how strong is the dex? Holy moly. It's not even watered. Okay. How about this tough material here? It's not even watered. But it's not even watered. Did we just destroy an onyx there? There was an onyx. Right? Or not? Did I see this wrong? What is this? The toughest material around. Okay, well that endures a lot. But you know my secret? It's already gone. Okay, well. Okay. It's not as... Well, we don't water stuff though. Like, I wanted to say it's not as extreme as the last upgrade, how much we managed to skip, but... This here was pretty much impossible for me to get through. And now it's just easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's brown. Now can we touch brown with water? It doesn't look like it, right? It's cracking. It's not cracking. It couldn't care less, honestly. It can't care at all. 20G. Now here's the weird plan that I have. We will use the miners until we manage to hit a 25G, that is our goal. So I will upgrade the strongest ones because they have the biggest base multiplier as much as we can. And I think this should be the correct amount, but there should be a bunch left over. Okay, one more time, I guess. What is your difference, by the way? Oh, your cooldown is a lot longer, but you have a few more projectiles. Is that even worth it? I guess, yeah, it has a lot more damage. But the goal is, we will use the miners that they get us the resources for us to obtain this onyx staff, and we have to mine the hardest material on the stage alone. You know what the issue with the miner was? I had limited my sprint speed because I didn't want to spread out my attacks all too much. But you actually want to have as much sprint speed as possible, I assume because you slightly glitch into the blocks below, or you're so low that they just spawn inside of them, and then they immediately mine them. So this is a lot better. I've recorded this now for 4 hours, by the way. Like, you understand where most of my time went to, right? Here, all of these upgrades. Yeah. If you've watched up until this point, maybe consider giving it a like, you know? There's a lot of effort going into this, as I just said. And the biggest torture is not even the recording time, the biggest torture is just opening all of these chests. Why do my miners suck? Wait, they shouldn't suck. They should have a super easy time here. But they seem to be struggling. Wait, that is weird. But why did I just buy so many of them if this is the result? Are these not the strongest ones? Base 30,000 damage? Okay, I have to go around. I have to get more upgrades because the miners are not doing it. Like, we don't have enough damage. If we ever see this jump up like crazy, we know we got into the next layer. Like, just one block broke. But I need to upgrade them. Wait, is this about to break? We've been shooting at this together for a while now. Okay. This will be big. The first one broke. But there was nothing in there, right? Or we have too many of the guys. There could also be. Yes, they're returning. Because they got full. But you know what the insane thing is? This could be any resource. I didn't see what it was. So if this wasn't coal, then any other resource, like whatever it was, we have a ridiculous amount of. I pretty much became a washing machine, by the way. That's my life now. It looks like it was the iron, but also the coal. Okay, we earned a lot more, but also not that much. Let's take it to the next level. They are doing it. They are actually doing it. Now I'm at a point, like, look at these stats, right? I'm at a point I've opened so much. I'm just tired of it. So I want to have them work for me. But if I won't be able to break the blue layer, the next one, we have a little bit of a problem. Okay. That's looking good. 23G. How much did we need? 25. We are crawling closer. Oh my god. And the best thing is, I can also do this on the other side. And on day 37, we finally reached the infamous blue layer. Now, you may notice they take so long to mine this brown stuff, there is no way they'll even crack that. But this also means we are now going into farming territory. I mean, we have been doing that the entire time. But now we can probably farm the brown area. And maybe I don't have to move them as much around. You know, before I always had to consolidate them to make sure they are roughly in the same spot. But now they seem to be strong enough that they can destroy things. And I'm just like here like, yay. You know, I'm the mental support. It's also important. Very important. But do we get anywhere close to what we need? There are a lot of 23s in there. Okay, so we definitely hit the 24. But I don't think we hit the 25. Okay, barely not. How much do we actually need? Ooh, that is a lot. But this means this should be possible. Yes. Can I? Yeah, good enough. Oh yeah, right, I probably should get the other two as well. And the way I'll do it here is I will just allow them to do whatever they want to do and spread out. Because my job is I need to collect a lot of these chests and I'm so tired of it. But I think it will be necessary. Even when we get the weapon upgrade, we probably can't go through the blue area Which means at that point I still have to get a bunch of weapon upgrades to get to a point where we can destroy it efficiently. Now I'm not looking for one-shots of the strongest material, I hope I never said that. I'm pretty much just looking for a point where it feels like our weapon is relevant. Oh, they made it to the blue layer. Yeah, but they'll not mine anything here. Like nothing at all. We can try it out for a moment. Like I will quickly get all of these upgrades and look at these beauties. So yeah, they're all there. Let's see if anything happens. I don't expect it. Do we see any cracks? Yeah, we see nothing at all. Dude, there's not like even a basic crack in there. There's nothing. So what I'll do is I'll take them with me and I will just drop them off over here that they can spread out again. This also means I can go for another round of chests and upgrade us. So currently the priority is a little bit the minor damage. This one I've given up on the region because it really doesn't seem to change anymore. It would have been funny if the game didn't put a limit on it, but the problem is that you always have to double it if you want to have double the speed. So if you're talking about a number like this, to double this, I need a lot of chests for that. But yeah, the number one priority is wet damage, because we will use that also on our character later on. The second one is minor damage, because right now this is giving us the biggest boost in money that we can buy the next wand. Then it's obviously magic, like anything related to magic. And after that it's just collectors, but you may notice our collectors are so strong they're not returning anything. And this is right now the best stuff that we can mine. They reached the bottom yet again. Dude, you guys are fast. Which is expected, you know, I invested a ginormous amount of money into them. Well, I guess we just go to the next area. We have to go over there enough. You know what, I go through here, this is just faster. And I get dropped off. And look at them collecting everything. They're just zapping around. The timer's running out, so what I'll do is I'll send them back. That also allows me to check. Okay, they took like 5-6 seconds to return. Maybe a bit less, because I think I triggered it quite late. And the final return, they should make it in time, and it looks very good for us to reach the 25. I mean, we need a couple of that, like 8.6 E25. This actually doesn't look that good, what? That looks horrible. Wait, no, isn't that a new record? Like, right. It's like I could be wrong with this, but I think it is. Okay. And what I'll do now is I will stop like constantly spawning them around here, the yellow layer, so they can spread out properly. And hopefully we do have enough miners that they just cut through the brown layer like butter. It doesn't have to be as fast as with the yellow one, you know, because we have the entire day time. But it should be relatively fast, or else we have a problem. There's coal. Let's put them all here and see what happens. Yeah, there is not a single crack in that. This one is developing a crack. This one too. You know, that's quite cool, but I've seen that multiple times already, and I know that won't really do a lot. So, yeah, a little bit further down, let's go here, and now we let them spread out again. Okay, they made it to blue again. I have to relocate them. Feels like an animal sanctuary or something like that. Wait a second. 25G? 6.11? I think we are really close to it, yes. And we scroll to the very bottom. The Onyx Staff. And I'll also get this one. That's for a thumbnail though. Now here's the issue. There's a legitimate chance that this is just not enough. There's a very big chance, in fact. Okay. Max sprint, nice. I will try to check it out. I wished I could just call off the miners because they cause so much lag, but I guess I can just let them rumble down and sit there. And I will go to my own side. We will test out brown. That is the one that we were stuck on as us, the player, not as these guys. And if we manage to get through brown, then we can work on blue. So I've parked my guys over here. They can work on this. They'll never break that, by the way. Maybe we'll get one good luck upgrade. Yes, that's what we need. And I'm not gonna water this because we need to know what happens without water. Oh my god, it's beautiful. But now the real question. I have 51,000 magic missile damage. Can it do any harm down here? And this didn't look all too good. Like, first we'll do it without wet. Okay. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It actually tickled it. Hold on. Hold on. Now it's wet. Is this the most durable thing on this planet? I feel like Voldemort right now. Dude, my guys can't carry this. It's impossible for them. It's not the Onyx that is the most durable one. I think it's this one. Yeah, about that. But you should be aware, my guys can't do this. They're way too weak for that. I can do this, but they can't. We did it. 27G. We don't want any help. Now, I don't mind that we have a bunch of these, because they're just for watering. They pretty much have no damage. Then this should also work. I hope that they can care about that. Look at this power. Who needs miners? We don't need miners here. Do you see our target? Now, to be fair, I don't think we'll be able to do this, but we still make a ridiculous amount of money here. And the main thing I want to do is I want to see how far we can get in 1/2 day, because that is how long it took us to get down here. Seriously? I did this for a quarter of a day. I've used the miners to get down a little bit faster, but I think we all know they don't do anything, but I want to be away from them, you know, they don't influence us. And what we are looking for, look at this. This is the hardest material. My goal is to destroy this. And currently, we have 66,000 magic missile damage, as well as 12,000 wet damage. If this is not enough, then I don't know what this game takes. And I would say, with a quarter of the day left, we will check out if we get anywhere close to destroying this. A quarter of the day is left. Oh, okay. The last 5 seconds. I guess I have to grind a lot more. But it's not a lot. Day 46, I have a very good feeling about this, but I may have to reset this multiple times, because something is just messed up with my miners. Like, do you see how they don't really mine as they should? Like, I have to jiggle around, which is not great. The reason this matters a lot is that I think we could have actually broken it the other day if I just got down there earlier. But now we have a full day of upgrades in, and the moment we break it, we'll take a look at the upgrades. There's just a chance we don't break it today, you know. Okay. Usually I only have half the day left. This is a lot better. You guys are left behind. Now the next problem is I need to find a spot where the doggo points down to. Come on, mate, you're like wasting all of my time. There it is. Okay. Come on. Oh, that is late. Oh, that is really late. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. I believe in us. You can do it. I believe in you. Water. It's so close. It's no. Okay, you know what? I'll try this again. That was a very bad spawn. So yes, we are repeating the same day, but that was so unlucky. And the only reason I had the miners was to hope they can push me through faster. But getting down there with half the day left is utterly horrible. And I can't keep them because they cause so much lag that I just need to get rid of them. But come on, Dex. You can do this. We just need a little bit more time. A perfect location. That the moment we get down there, we find it. After yellow, there's only one more, the brown one. Once we are through this, we are at blue. Now, time-wise, we lost half the day. That is horrible. But it is a lot faster than with the miners. I can see it. I can see it. Point to it. Dear! Dear! Come on. Come on. Yes, 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 it's pointing now. It's already half day. Wait, oh, it's this one. It's both. Oh, God. I don't know which one of the two is hit more, so I'll just angle like this. Maybe I can do it like this and stand behind it, yes. Okay. I just gotta hope for the best. It's about to be broken! Come on! Come on, I just did the water again in case it's needed. It's so hard to see if something is watered here. Please break! We are so close to it, I can smell it! Wait! We broke the hardest material in this game with a magic wand. Where is it? Okay, it looks like whatever it was, they couldn't return it back in time, like they just had it in their inventory. But I can't believe that right now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.